Dude, that's a guy with a couch on a bicycle. What? This movie's older than me? Generic intro and the deck goes new. Here back with another nostalgia group video, and today we're doing one of his newer episodes, which is actually about a movie that scared me when I was a kid, and that is going to be Jumanji, which, like I said, it absolutely terrified me as a kid. It was around that time Zathura came out, that movie definitely traumatized me, but I'm honestly surprised it took him this long to make a video about Jumanji. I'm not sure if this is a good review or not. I don't think I've seen anybody request it, but after the last 2 weeks of nostalgia group videos coming out one day and 2 days later because they're having to deal with so many copyright issues, I literally upload those videos on Friday, and they're supposed to go live on Monday, and they're supposed to go to the patrons on Sunday, but I spent all that time trying to get a version of the video that's not blocked, and it took me until Tuesday night. No, it took me until Tuesday afternoon to get Man of Steel, which is my last nostalgia group video. You want to check my reaction out, leave it right up there. Also link down below the description and in a place on my channel with all my other nostalgia group reactions. Go in chronological order. That video has not even gone public yet. It's going to go public here right in an hour after recording this, but I figured Jumanji, it's probably not going to have copyright issues because it's a newer upload, because that video is so old. Maybe the copyright rules changed a little bit. I'm not really sure. Shout out to the patrons. Can't do it without them. $3 a month to get you all my reaction videos a day early. But let's go ahead and jump it into Jumanji. All right.
This episode brought to you by Chime.
Okay.
Award-winning app and debit card that can
Hopefully,
save you money.
this video goes live on Monday, because the last two have been late.
You want access to emojis,
which has just been wild.
Check out and see if you want to become a member. Or perks coming soon.
I've kind of kept my Patreon at the same levels. The prices have kind of always been the same. And like literally when I was doing 3 or 4, 5 videos a week, it was still $3 a month for all of them. But the months where I do, 70, 80, I think I average like 70 videos a month, which is wild.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. In 1995, Jumanji was released. I know it's gonna sound
This
weird,
movie's
but
older than me.
I was kind of excited for it.
Didn't they release a sequel to it with like The Rock and Kevin Hart? I haven't seen it.
I was a big fan of the book when I was a little kid, and one of the reasons was,
Traumatized.
despite being a picture book, it really did feel kind of like a movie. It's such a cool idea, a board game that comes to life when you play
Zathura.
it. I love the idea so much I went to play Clue to see if it would come to life so I could murder the kid who never gave me back my turtle blimp. It did
Turtle
not, but
blimp?
Don't worry, he died of natural causes of a plastic Donatello being shoved up his anal glands. Where was I?
Happens to the
Jumanji.
best of us.
When the film came out, it didn't get the best of reviews, and yeah,
Really?
there's a part of me kind of
I've watched it so many times.
I didn't hate
Definitely
the movie,
traumatized,
but
though.
found it a touch
quicksand.
generic and kind of thought more could be done with the idea. Looking back years later, though, I don't know. I guess I remember it being okay.
For
It wasn't really a
95?
movie I put on much, but I bet if I was 8 years old, I would have. So I wanted to revisit it
That's a
and
small
see if
puppy.
it's worth the underwhelming reaction it got. Or if, like the game, there was more to it than meets the eye. So let's sit back and think about
Doesn't
really,
somebody,
how
like,
did
turn to
this become
sand?
a video game again? This is Jumanji. The film opens with 2 kids burying the game like every fan did with Battleship after they saw the same news.
That movie's on TV all the time.
No, you're just a clod. He does this whenever he falls at home too. Oh, the mop bucket's trying to get me. Oh, the pine soul's trying to get me. Not that this kid is any less dramatic.
What if someone digs it up?
May God have mercy on his soul.
Nah, that line's not nearly said in Everything Ever Made enough. Can't we have another obvious cliche like?
Like what?
Now that's how you ask.
With
Oh, we're
lightning.
really doing this?
And thunder.
To 1969.
Nice.
He thought,
Yeah. As we see a kid named Alan getting picked on by some bullies.
On a bike.
Paris! What's the rush? Prepare to die, Paris!
Wow, that's pretty
Guess
brutal.
when a kid's last name is Parrish, it is pretty hard not to beat him up. I mean, I feel sorry for the kid, but think about the bullies. That's like having Cookie Monster at a Nabisco factory and saying, I expect professionalism out of you.
Good, Paris! Run to daddy!
Runs to his father's shoe factory where one of the workers named Bentley, played by David Allen.
Oh, dude, I'm having
Decided to show
so
off
many
his new
flashbacks.
This is the future. If I can
And
get
doesn't
you a
he
chamber
ruin
in the
them or
world,
something?
I predict there'll be a pair of those in every closet in America.
Because
Which-
nothing says long-lasting like Air Parrish.
It kind of looks like it's based on
Son to
a
fight his own
Jordan.
battles of 1 versus 5.
If you're afraid of something, you've got to stand and face it.
Like when 5 robbers broke into our house, did I call the cops?
No.
Oh, never mind.
They're
We
just
went to visit
messing
your
up his
mother's grave
bike.
today. And Alan puts Bentley's shoe on the conveyor belt and destroys the machine.
Who did this?
I did, sir.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I feel as bad for the following scene. Yeah, you
Dude.
can cover up that scene. Just be sure to show Bentley watching with deservedly cold delight. course,
And you hear the
something
knocking
fun to
from
him
the
at a
construction site, which
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime.
Obviously, he finds the game and makes his way home, where he
Jumanji.
discovers as a reward for getting his ass kicked, they're making him somebody else's problem.
You're ready to go to the Cliffside School for Boys.
You don't want me living here anymore?
It's always been the plan that you'd go to Cliffside when you were ready.
And
He's ready?
ready to be as far away from me as possible.
I'm not.
Well, I am.
Maybe I don't want to be who you are.
They have
Oh.
a big argument, but his friend Sarah comes over to help him feel better.
Ah.
Actually, they tried playing the game, but
That
sadly,
not-
so does Captain Howdy.
In the jungle, you must wait until the dice read 5 or 8.
Oh, until you stop looking like Dominic the Christmas donkey.
What does that mean?
Give credit to somehow achieving both a comedically bad.
Also,
but
how
also
old are
creepy
these
as hell
actors now?
effect.
Yeah, no. This terrified me.
It's like the same quality effects for the Mummy, yet somehow the child version is
Which
more
the Mummy
unsettling
also
and the
scared me.
unsettling
The
version is more
scarabs.
childish. Also, I love the dramatic timing of the bats that only now come out, especially this one that's like so dead.
Hi, how's it going? They're gone.
Guess the movie got sick of those two kids, so here's two brand new ones: Judy and Peter, played by Kirsten Dunst and Bradley Pierce.
And this is in
Their
what
aunt
year?
who bought the place as their folks, naturally, passed away.
Is it big enough for you?
Peter hasn't
a
spoken
mansion.
a word since it happened.
When you're a boy who's a teacup in a movie this girly, your school life is over.
But when the Sheik's yacht went down, it managed to write us a really beautiful goodbye note that was found floating in a champagne bottle amongst the debris.
I suspect that to be a lie.
Is that Mr. Bean?
If you don't cut that out, they're gonna
That's
send
weird
you
to see him
What do
talking.
you think they're gonna send you if you don't start talking?
Okay, I know I made a Captain Howdy joke earlier, but seriously, did the game possess Reagan here too and Judy just stole her wardrobe? Is the neckline on that dress gonna start spinning?
Because I think that's
They of course find the game and decide
The Exorcism?
A tiny bite can make you itch.
I haven't seen it, but-
Make you twitch.
Twitch. I streamed there.
Oh no, leftover purple sex from the mist.
I
How
literally
can
just
you
did the
have
mist
scarier
kill
effects when
count.
the films are
Why is
supposed
that?
to be scary?
I just did a Maxer video that referenced the mist,
Well, that
and now
makes
this.
sense.
This will not be an easy mission. Monkeys slow the expedition.
It's a monkey. Monkeys, plural.
Good try, 1995. Yeah,
That's
maybe
older
not
than me, dude.
All the effects were passable.
Yeah,
Some things
yeah,
you
well.
give leeway because of the time period.
It's
but
a shotgun.
These chimps always look bad.
Yeah.
They look like a mix between that monkey from the end of Jimmy Neutron and that yellow
Hi,
muppet
I'm
from
Paul.
Lost in Space.
That monkey can throw.
Will the police play more? Yeah, these kids are dumb.
A little bit.
Oh, I didn't see this part.
Oh, now it's the time for
And now we need to read
bugs
the
and monkeys.
instructions.
Well, you just take another turn, but on a technicality, a frickin' O.
The instructions say if we finish the game, it'll all go away. We better do it, or
Which
Andorra's
is-
gonna pitch a fit.
A
Okay,
terrifying
do adventure
thing.
movies ever have the right priorities? I just unleashed Cthulhu and he's brushing his teeth with the blood of man! But you know,
Finish the game. Roll the
Homework.
dice. Oh, yeah. Where's a kitty?
one of the fake lion statues from the
I miss
museum
my
is
kitty.
here. Oh, I mean, I'm sure the CG will look better. The CG does not look better.
No.
But Alan returns, grown up into Robin Williams, wearing plastic scenery from Rainforest
Wow, this
Cafe,
was very similar
and
to
fights the
Zathura.
lion off.
Somebody roll a 5 or an 8.
He did.
That means you die! That's right, I'm the random
he's so happy.
animal in this game.
I'm home! I'm back!
Hey, where are those kids that destroyed my bike? I got some spikes that need some heads on them.
We live here now. Everyone thought you were dead.
Uh-huh.
And because every star in the universe aligned, the first grown-up he bumps into is Bentley from his childhood.
It jumps
I
on
did
the hood.
not need to see up that loincloth.
Get out of there!
He doesn't even see the monkeys.
Monkeys!
I'm beyond such childish callbacks. I will instead play something more sophisticated, like
What is,
Monkeys.
he's
I don't
wearing
know
a
what that
tux. It's
is.
more upscale.
that was Brad
Kids
Pitt.
take off with Bentley's car as Ellen searches for his folks and goes to his father's old shoe factory.
Yeah, you're gonna freeze out there.
Do you know what happened to this shoe factory?
What are you talking about? My name is Parrish. I own this, but son.
When his kid ran away, Sam put everything he had into trying to find him.
Aw.
Say for being the only homeless person in this giant factory. He still has a flair.
Which is
for the
wild.
graphically
Also,
dramatic.
yeah.
Parrish is still around?
I see him now and then. They're over on Adams Street.
Hope that didn't give you the impression they were alive or anything.
That
I just
definitely
see them
did.
Now and then, whenever I need new shoes. In fact, those are his clothes I gave you. On that note, I do like this one bit of dark humor.
Also,
where
don't you think his
Judy,
hair would be a
who
little
always
longer?
lies about how her parents died. Reveals a little bit here too.
Our parents are dead too. They were in the Middle East negotiating peace.
Damn, girl, read the cemetery.
That's
One of my favorite reactions in the movie. So simple yet so believable. They get a the lion
Dude, I
yawning.
love Robin
Makes
Williams.
the animatronic look convincing. And Alan gives himself a haircut and a performance that, again, once in a while has me asking, is this supposed to be a horror film?
You think monkeys and lions are bad? That's just the beginning. I've seen things you've only
Dude,
seen
what
in
was
your
it, the
nightmares.
Ivy?
I made RV. I know what I'm talking about.
There are things that hunt you in the night. Then something screams. Then you hear them eating.
Did the director of 1 Hour Photo take over? This scene is going
What
on.
even is that?
He agrees to play, but there's one problem. The next term belongs to Sarah, Alan's childhood friend, now played by Bonnie Hunt.
26 years ago, you played a game with a little boy down the street.
Hi. Hi.
She reacted when she actually watched Beethoven Second.
Beethoven second? Oh.
Chime. Tamra, did you know that making progress with your money starts today? With the right checking account, this year can feel easier. Chime's online
Financial
checking
literacy
account
is
has tons of
definitely an
benefits that
underrated
millions of members
thing.
Love, like fee-free overdraft of up to $200.
Also, who
for
only has
eligible
3 tabs
members.
open?
It's a debit card so good your overdraft paying friends will want to switch too.
Plus, get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, all while managing your money on the go 24/7. Not so hard, is it? Get paid up to 2 days early. With
Why
qualifying
does he
direct
keep
deposit,
covering
you
her
can
face?
get access to your money sooner. You're supposed to say it.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Fee-free overdraft for Spot Me.
It's right. Fee-free overdraft with Spot Me. Overdraft up to $200 without fees with Spot Me when you set up a qualifying direct deposit.
I haven't used
Just set up
Chime.
a qualifying direct deposit, sign up for Spot Me, and Chime will spot you up to your limit when you make a debit card purchase or cash withdrawal that exceeds your balance.
Oh.
The monthly fees. Chime has no monthly minimum balance or overdraft.
Wow, that'd be
fees.
nice.
Access over 60,000 fees.
Target
ATMs.
Express? What is
That's
Target
more than the
Express?
top 3 national banks combined. Easily find one near you with the Chime app. Send and receive money. Pay friends through Chime. Chime member or not.
Camera. Oh.
And cash out your money fee-free. Sign up for Chime today. Joining takes just minutes. Get started at chime.com/nostalgia. That's chime.com/nostalgia.
I mean, we wouldn't get this video
read all
without
that
him.
stuff really fast.
Mandatory disclosures, banking services.
Louder.
Mandatory disclosures,
That's
banking
fine, Brett.
services, debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank.
Scream it!
Member FDIC.
Scream it like your life depends on it! Banking services and you know what, you're pretty good. Go.
Banking services and debit card provided.
It's definitely
by Bancorp
scripted, right?
Bank, NA or Stride Bank. NA members, FDIC. Spot Me eligibility
Bancorp,
requirements
okay.
and overdraft limits apply. Early access to
I wonder
direct deposit funds depends on payer.
What
Out-of-network
determines
ATM
whether it's
withdrawal fees may
Bancorp or
apply.
Stride?
That's really good. Thank you. You're fired. Hey folks, I'll be playing Final Fantasy VII
I can't
every
wait to
Friday.
show Kirby
Play the
the
Final
mission
Fantasy game
abridged
before,
of
so I'm
that.
excited to see what they're like. Hope to see you there.
Imagine if Team 4-Star comes back for like a
So all the actors in
remastered
the
Final
movie
Fantasy VII
are
mission abridged.
Fine. I can't really say anybody stands out too much, and to their credit, the script isn't exactly giving them a ton to work with. However, with Bonnie Hunt, I legit forgot how much fun she is in this movie.
I have spent over 2,000 hours in therapy.
2,000 hours? That's so much money.
Every scene, whether it has to be serious, comedic, or both, totally works because she always plays it believably.
No.
No,
Wasn't
no, no.
real, Alan. Your father murdered you and he chopped you up into little pieces.
You really do feel like this is a woman whose life was ruined. She only now is kinda getting it under control. And then she's plunged right back into a world of insanity that she's convinced
Monkeys
was
riding a
exactly
motorcycle.
that,
That's
insanity.
something.
I'm having an episode here today with a little boy that didn't really disappear. If you
Oh, he
could
did
call me,
disappear.
really be interested in your interpretation.
And if this was one of my favorite reactions in the film, this is my favorite one.
Whoa, God! No! Oh, no!
But
I don't know
Oh,
why,
they
but
didn't tell
whenever you
her.
team her up with a love interest that's at least a decade older than her, for some reason great comedy happens. Up to this point, the movie's passable, but when she enters the picture, it does legit become a little fun.
Just give me the dice and you can go home.
what do you mean? Oh.
How could you do that?
It says Spanish depicts our purgatory. Make friends with Cliff.
Tell me this isn't happening.
Oh, that's
Stay
the
away from
vine.
the walls. Don't touch anything.
Even in the jungle, we get
At least
technical
he
hentai.
knows. Oh, goodbye. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. As a kid,
Anyone else see?
stop. Stop.
Somebody.
Stop.
Anyone else see?
Stop.
They save Peter and continue the game, resulting in a hunter named Van Pelt chasing Alan.
With an elephant gun.
Come back and take
I will say this actor is so dedicated to
He's
his
so
role.
funny.
I thought when I first saw it, maybe I missed his introduction when I went to the
Oh
bathroom.
yeah, doesn't he go
Just
to a
plays
gun
it like
store?
he's always been the main villain of the film.
Not good enough, Sonny Jim. Coming with you or not.
Oh wait, I feel like a dumbass. I just realized that's the father from the movie. Yeah, the
Huh?
Captain Hooked us. That's the same actor who played Alan's dad.
Huh?
Legit never knew that. Mainly because the film doesn't do much with it.
Is it supposed to
Then
be
the
that?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl moment where they just straight up say that's my folks and I'm learning something right now, but at the same time, nothing seems discovered
Why
or
is that his
found
dad?
out
Is
about
that-
his
is
connection with him
about
and
his mind
father
or
with him
something?
playing the same role.
What gross are these?
You know they stopped making these in 1903.
Damn.
I don't know. The actor plays both parts great, so I guess it's not a big deal.
Whose turn is it?
Alan escapes, but the next move starts a stampede.
That's fine.
Blurry Pelican taking the game.
It's a George.
Taking it back, but they also bump into Bentley, who thinks a lot of the strange disturbances happening around town are Alan's fault.
That's fair.
I'll be back soon.
He gets arrested when Peter tries to cheat to win the game faster. The game says there's a price to pay.
Peter, your hand!
And turns into a monkey.
Oh my god, you're actually turning into Robin Williams!
What is that supposed to mean?
Transforming into a monkey just as the stampede starts rushing towards him.
There's no way.
A whole lot of dead. I mean, he's fine.
Yeah, somehow.
Lose the game again, and the three of them have to try and get it back.
No sale. Wow.
Apparently, that was the triumphant no sale scene. Guess the music really thought everyone was
eyes.
gonna be talking about that moment.
Oh, Jesus.
And I had something I could have turned this whole town around.
Your shoes.
The shoes.
Right.
Alan reveals to Bentley who he is, and they make their way to the others. I saw this in a Culkin movie once, My Girl.
My girl.
This one's from a different Culkin movie, though.
That's a
Succession.
lot of weight.
They get the game back, and the movie kinda last minute.
What,
tries
did
to
Bro
work in
throw a
father-son
couch on his
relationship with
convertible?
Alan and Peter, like he's overbearing in the same way his father was.
I warned you about this, Peter. No, you wanted to play the game. What, are you crying? You have a problem? You face it like a man.
Oh, wait, no.
There's something in there.
Oh, it's
but
the tail, isn't
he's
it?
only known him for a few hours. Why are you acting like you've raised him for months? I know the phrase "you're not his real father" is used a lot in movies, but I'm not sure you two are even friends.
Dude, that's a guy with a couch on a bicycle.
It turns out he was crying because his tail had to be let out, which kind of makes the scene even more pointless. It's kind of like the breast cancer moment in The Room. You could cut it out if it's
The Room.
I feel like this scene where the
Tommy
aunt runs
Wiseau.
across the cop and never once questions what happened to his car. On that note, I also like this thing keeps getting more and more destroyed until the Earth itself just decides to consume it.
It's too powerful.
Take it! The next turn causes a monsoon, complete with gators.
Swamp puppies.
Aw, Croc blocked. I hate how much I was looking forward to saying that.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the first things
Turn
wrote in the
gets him into
script.
quicksand, which wouldn't he just sink into the living room? Just put a couch
It wouldn't
under
feel
him.
good.
The next turn results in
Spiders!
and Alan tells Peter
Oh,
there's
those
an
spiders
axe in
are
the
terrifying
woodshed,
looking.
resulting in another pretty good joke. Yeah, I know it hasn't me
Yeah,
looking at
oh.
the camera, but I don't care. It makes me laugh.
Fourth wall break.
It's me.
Oh, yeah.
Putting together I was a
It's
pointless
fine. Yeah,
character.
no,
What
just,
did I
yeah.
add? An earthquake comes for them in the next turn, and man, for 1995, that's not a bad effect.
Uh-huh.
Just as Alan is cornered, he finishes the game.
Stand up.
Oh, did you
That
use
is a-
it Neverland too?
That's a crazy rifle.
Jumanji and everything gets sucked back
Including
into
the
game,
hunter?
including the past hour and a half, which I guess now didn't happen.
I'm so glad you're back.
I forgot my hunter's
just
uniform. Get back to running.
Look, you don't have to go to Cliffside if you don't want to.
He makes up with his father, and everything is set
I
right.
thought the movie
It
was
wasn't
good.
Grandpa's fault. I put the shoe on the conveyor belt.
Well, I'm still gonna fire him because it's the 60s, and I can get away with that. No punishment for you, son.
1969.
Game, and we cut to
I think
years
that's the year we
later
land on the
where they,
moon.
Of course, bump into Judy and Peter with their parents still alive.
Martha and I were thinking of taking a little skiing holiday up in the Canadian Rockies.
Don't do that.
We heard Gwyneth
Don't do
Paltrow
that.
skiing up there, and things could get messy with that.
Oh my god, that guy. Oh,
And
dude, I remember
love
hearing
Jumanji.
about that.
It's a perfectly
Gwyneth
fun
Paltrow like
hotel.
ran into him while he was skiing, and he's like
you
trying
ever
to
go
sue
traveling on
her.
a trip where you're gonna do a bunch of stuff, and then you get back to the hotel, you flip.
I think
through
most critics
channels
will talk about it,
and
and
just
that's how I
find
know.
Something mindless. It's one of those flicks. It's not really worth seeking out, but if on, it's worth glancing at here and there.
For
It
kids.
doesn't do any more than what's expected of it, so that doesn't make it good, but it doesn't really make it bad either. Because it's a clever idea with a good cast that's
But is it better than the new one?
Please make the film
Or is it worse?
I mean, everyone does know what this film is, even if they can't always remember specific lines or details. So yeah, not really worth going out.
It's
your
really
way
a game of
for,
survival,
but
actually.
If you're on your way to something fun and want something a little less fun, but not bad either.
I mean,
to
for a
compare
kid,
to
this
the
is
fun
crazy.
Thing you're about to go on, very specific scenario. Then Jumanji is your venture.
He didn't even talk about the new one. Is he gonna do the new
Next
one?
month is March. You know what that
Superman
means?
month. I had so much difficulty. I did Man of Steel. It had.
Why'd I do that? That's why we left the place to begin with.
Dude, the Man of Steel video had so many issues.
This month for Cameos for Charity, we're doing the Center for Victims of Torture.
Oh,
I've done
I
this
think it's
charity a couple
yeah.
times,
I'm about to say
and
I've
there's a
definitely heard that
reason.
before.
I literally cannot think of anything.
Torture's
worse.
no
We
bueno.
use the word torture as a way to emphasize things we don't like to go through, but these are people that have literally
It means a
gone
little
through the
something
worst
different
things you can
for them.
imagine. This center heals victims of torture through personal care worldwide, strengthens partners who heal torture survivors, and advocate for the protection and care of torture survivors. Heavy stuff, I know, but you can help out.
Very
If you want a
heavy.
cameo of me,
I really
say
should get
happy
another
birthday
cameo. I've already
or
done
good
2
luck
of
or
them.
Whatever. Click on the link below and be giving to a good cause. If you're like, nah, you suck, consider checking out this charity anyway. They're wonderful people doing wonderful work, and you can play a big part in helping with the healing.
Bro's wearing a Jordan tank top? Okay, okay. Got drip. Okay. Oh man, the best and worst X-Men movies. I haven't seen any of them, so I don't know about that one. But yeah, I think what the next one would be what Batman versus Superman, or is there another Superman movie? I don't know. I just had so many issues. First it was the song. The song actually had me re-render that video 3 times, so that's over 4 hours in rendering the video just because of the song. And then I had to get it up on YouTube, and then the issue was the clips from the movie being shown, and I had to blur it like 7 seconds at a time because it would tell me one segment, and then I would have to let it process for like an hour because it's a 50-minute long video. And then I would have to check it again, and it'd be like, oh, a different 7-second segment is getting blocked, and then I'd do that. And sometimes it's like back-to-back. Like, it's literally like, will literally be back-to-back. So it's really a 14-second segment, but they only do 7 at a time. Or 7 or 8. Like, it's different numbers. But it'll be like, they'll cut it in half for some reason, just to make it, I don't know, more time-consuming. I don't know. It's a little interesting. This is Jumanji. Let me know what you think about it. I will be reading your comments, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope I made it tiny little bit better. But until the next video, take care, and keep the music.
We were playing